What's up, everyone? Welcome back to the Musi Gaming here, and today I'm back with another episode of my max level newbie account weekly update series, featuring Kingdom 3079. And as you guys might or might not know, we have had a lot of different things happen over the past week. One of which is actually Commander Swap. Another one is actually us winning the KvK2. So in today's video, we're going to go ahead and take a look at every single aspect of what has changed over the past week or so, because there was a lot of things that I actually gained from winning this KvK as well as staying in Kingdom 3079. But first, let's just go ahead and start off with our VIP points right here. You guys can see that I'm currently sitting at VIP 15, sitting at about 1.3 million VIP points, with about 200k more VIP points to go. 248 days into the game, which I'm pretty proud of where I'm at. Especially because I'm in Kingdom 3079, and also at the same time, Kingdom 3079, a lot of members have, I'll say, purchase a lot of gold chests so that I was able to push out the VIP points a lot better than I would have otherwise. So that was really, really good. But yeah, this is where I'm at in terms of the days that I have, and then the VIP points that I'm at as I start off every single videos. With that said, let's just go ahead and take a look at some of the big events that did take place over the past week. You guys can see that KvK2 has ended. Our last two KvK2, our past KvK2 has ended, and we were able to get the star. And also at the same time, because one of our allies did kind of betray us, which was Kingdom 3865. I don't know if the kingdom is still there, but that kingdom did betray us. Because of that, I think we ended up getting more rewards than we would have otherwise when we were allied up with Kingdom 3079, 3065, I mean. So yeah, we got a lot of rewards, as you guys can see here. The Kingdom rewards, Alliance rewards, all those stuff are amazing. And yeah, on top of that, as we enter KvK2 ending, as we entered the off-season for KvK2, we had the legendary commander swap event that did take place. And as you guys can see, I did swap out my Tutmos to YSG, the Chinshiwang, and then my Metmet to Gazamata. And in the process, I did make a slight mistake that could have saved me some tickets at the end of the day. There is a way, for those of you who don't know, there is a way for you to actually get the tickets saved up without actually spending too much on the swap package itself, as long as you have enough gems. But I actually did not know like what was the actual threshold and all that stuff. Just bear with me because I never went through the KvK2 commander swap, and then when I did have this commander swap on my main, it was a long time ago, so I just actually did forget a little bit here and there. But at the end of the day, it all worked out. I mean, I think if you count the amount of gold heads that you use versus that you could have saved, I think it kind of makes sense either way. So yeah, those are the two commanders that I swapped. Now, why am I swapping to Tutmos to Chinshuang is because Chinshuang can be actually used with YSG for the best archer march that I can have in KvK3, and possibly the best march that you can have in Rise of Kingdoms overall, right? Chichuan YSG has been the strongest archer march and strongest field march that you can find in the game, so that's what I have, and I didn't want to really swap out YSG because of that reason as well. So I did actually have Metman that I did raise from the dailies. And then you guys can see that I did have expertise met before I swap him off to the Gazamata. The reason why I did Gazamata was because one of the siege main, good friend of mine, by the way, Kevin, mentioned that Gazamata is actually not in the wheel, whereas the Gonzalo is actually in the wheel. So it is a lot easier for you to get the gold test for Gonzalo than Gazamata. So that's why I actually swapped them. So I do have one marsh and two marsh, kind of half ready to go. I have Chinshuang and YSG set up, and then Gazamata I do have, but I don't have Gonzalo unlocked yet. So I might try to get him unlocked in the next coming week or so, next coming 3 days, 4 days that I have the Gathering of Heroes event actually up. I don't know if that's even possible because this does require a lot of those commander swap event points. I currently have 122, but I do need like 500 for me to actually unlock Gonzalo. So I may or may not be able to unlock Gonzalo at the end of the day. If I can't unlock Gonzalo though, I'll just get him from the wheel during the KvK3, which I don't think is going to be a problem. So that's where I am headed in terms of commanders. In terms of the legendary inscriptions that I can put on my scroll, because one of the main rewards that you can get from winning the KvK2 is that you can actually get the legendary inscription choice chest, which is the one that is actually right here. And only one kingdom out of the like 8 kingdom that enters, yeah, this one right here, special inscription choice chest. And if you actually press open, you can actually get one of the scroll legendary inscriptions that of your choice from this chest. And yeah, this is one of the key rewards that you actually get from winning KvK2. That's actually one of the many reasons why a lot of kingdoms repeat KvK2, because they weren't able to get the special inscription choice chest. So, but we were able to get it at Kingdom 3079, and as you guys can see, I can actually trade it in for Hunter. The reason why I don't have it right now is there's a couple reasons. For one, as you guys can see, I do have a decent enough of an inscription that I can inscribe it to, but this is actually just barely better than having a max epic one. It's 0.1% attack and 0.1% all damage better than having an epic one, right? So I'm just hoping that I can get something better than this in the upcoming few weeks until I actually get into a fight. Or maybe I might actually be able to get a news about the new Wedge 2.0 that might actually come around the corner, which might actually save me a lot of conversion stones. So that's what I'm waiting on at the moment. So that's why I haven't inscribed it yet. You know, just because, once again, I'm not really getting into fight anytime soon until KvK3 starts, right? So I don't really need Hunter at the moment. Right now, my inscriptions look like this, so I think this is fine for what it is right now. So that's what I have going on right now. And in terms of commanders, I don't have Tutmos. I have Catherine de Medici, but she is actually not going to be used anymore because I do have Gazamata, and then I'm looking to get Gonzalo. I have equipments for the blue equipments for the harvester's head scarf. I did think about potentially getting the purple gear on it, but then again, that actually requires me to use non-bone pieces for me to get those, and I thought it was really not worth it. And right now, it's actually just fine as is, in my opinion. So once I get Gonzalo, I think Gazamata Gonzalo will be a good kind of pairing that I can use for KvK2, KvK3 as a sub-march to my Chinchuan YSG. And obviously, everything that I did have for my account is actually invested in my Chinchuan YSG. You guys can see that I do have the full Dragon Breath set with the credit boost, as well as the credit Call the Loyal for the extra march speed, as well as the Silent Trial for the extra rage gain. And once I get into Seasonal Conquest, I don't know if KvK3 will actually be able to get me a ring, but once I have blueprint, have my hands on my blueprint ring, ring blueprint, the Ring of the Doom blueprint, I'll be able to actually craft it over here, and then I'll actually complete this Chinchuan set eventually. Now, with that said, my armaments were, as you guys can see, looking pretty good. 9.7% all attack, 10% defense, 6.4% health, and 1.6% all damage is not bad at all. On top of having fit, which is 2.5% extra health, and then 3.5% extra attack from spite, as well as 1.5% extra all damage from rapacious. So this is actually not a bad set that I have. But again, I'm looking to see if I can get a better one for this particular slot, because Hunter is a very, very rare inscription that you can get. That only comes by whenever you get an Autarch, right? So the fact that I have one, I just want to use it wisely for my inscriptions and all that stuff. On top of that, let's see what else is there. Our Kingdom 3879 is indeed recruiting. Something that I'm gonna actually cover in a different video. But yeah, we are recruiting. So if you guys are interested, just be on the lookout for a separate video that would be posted, that goes somewhere between okay, well, 3879 is recruiting, right? So if you guys are interested in migrating into 3879, I'll go ahead and post a separate video that posts about basically everything that we're actually looking to do for the KvK3, 4, and 5. And yeah, that video is going to come separately, but this is a strictly a very update video, so you guys don't need to worry about it over here. And in terms of the event, we have this event right here, which is Esmeralda's Prayer. I do have a lot of coins right now. I'm trying to see if I can get all of the coins that I can get from the event before I do spin this. Although this is very valuable event in my opinion in terms of the amount of materials that you can get. I think I did the math during the live stream yesterday or the day before. That went something like, okay, the materials alone actually is worth like what, 90,000 gems. So this event, for those of you who are wondering if this event is very worth it, this event is very worth it. So you guys should definitely check that event out. What else is there? I think that's pretty much it. Yeah, again, I'm trying to get the maximum value out of those Shining Wishing Coins events. So that's what I'm trying to do for this account. I did trade some T5s during the Gathering of the Heroes event, so that I can get the, what's this called? I can get some of those, the challenge quests and all that kind of completed, so that I can unlock Gods of Mana. But aside from that, yeah, this is basically where we're at. In terms of this account, I'm just trying to make sure that I get better armors and better equipment for my one marsh at Chichiwang until I'm actually done with him, and then start building on the second and third field marsh that is not the siege marsh. All right, I hope you guys actually enjoyed today's video. If you guys did, please go ahead and drop me a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel, guys. And as always, I'll see y'all in the next video. Oh, this is actually pretty good. But it doesn't really have inscriptions. So, but anyways, hope you guys have a great rest of your day. And as always, I'll see y'all in the next video, guys. Peace.